This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. Trent on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Van Vliet. The three. Mobley grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Stevens. Over Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. There's the three. And again, no good by Toronto. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Stevens. Back to Garland. Over Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line. And Toronto has possession. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. And again, Toronto no good. Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. Outside for Mitchell. To the middle. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Allen with it. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Throws it up high. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Barnes, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Garland. Here's Stevens. It's stolen by Trent. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. And Anunoby for 3. Doesn't go for him. The Cavs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Mitchell against Trent. Pass to Stevens. That one no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Toronto trailing. It's Barnes on the wing. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Pass to Stevens. Nifty move. Back to Allen. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet from outside the arc. The rebound by Allen.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Stevens. A shot to stop the drought. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Here's Van Vliet. And the jumper from the wing offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. And it's in there.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Pass to Trent. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. And he can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Pass to Stevens. And here's Allen. Uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 6.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Stevens. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Here's Allen. Tries again. And here's Mobley. Puts up a 3. With the second effort. And it's in. Off the glass. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet gets the 3 ball to go.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Inside. The shot off that time. Nice D from Allen. Outside Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Van Vliet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Garland against Van Vliet. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley passes to Garland. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Here he goes. Pass to Trent. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Stevens. Now here's Allen. Goes back up. Trying to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. 10 points for him.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw misses.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Van Vliet against Garland. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt them. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low.
Well, he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Allen's got 12 points.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's not easy to change your shot in midair like this. Just a great job of staying in control.
Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down, makes him hard to contain.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league, the 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Trent with it to the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley against Anunoby. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
To the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Van Vliet.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Garland against Van Vliet. And finished off by Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Barnes a screen. And there's the lob. And stolen by Mobley. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great anticipation by Fred Van Vliet. Leads to the turnover, which leads to the run out.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Allen. Here's Stevens. Shot clock at 5. Now Mitchell. That one is off. Van Vliet with some nice D.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Outside Barnes. For the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Allen. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Mobley. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
And Toronto calls time here. Boy, you look at Jared Allen. He's really been playing well.
This guy is killing you. And so far, I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And Toronto calls time here. Van Vliet outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Mitchell finds Allen. The 3 from Barnes. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Here's Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Launches it. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half. Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
Second free throw, no good.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Van Vliet. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Garland against Van Vliet. Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Siakam, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 4. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Toronto?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here come the Raptors again. Toronto in transition. And Siakam with the slam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
the previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Van Vliet drives. Here's Barnes, the shake. And no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. Down low. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Nice D from Allen. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter here. To tie it up. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley to take the lead. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Stevens. Now Garland, guarded by Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Garland finds Allen. And it's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Trent. Oh, he nails it.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Stevens. Another shot. Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. From deep three-point range. He's off from 3. Rejected by Allen. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Brogdon. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. They get it again. Here's Williams. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Van Vliet outside. That one wide left.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Trent. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Pass to Williams. Brown outside. The 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Van Vliet, here we go. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Boston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. The 11-footer. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Van Vliet looking around. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Van Vliet way outside. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Now Brogdon. 8 points for him. Passes to Brown. A fader. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Buries it from three-point range. Brogdon's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's drawn 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. He dishes it to Barnes. Taken away by Williams. Here's Brown. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Raptors trail by 9. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Anunoby finds Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. Celtics leading by 9. Brogdon looking around. 20 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. Brogdon's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Van Vliet against Brogdon. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Siakam on the foul.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Over Trent. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Brogdon. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 11. There's the 3. And it's Malcolm Brogdon with the 3. Brogdon's got 16.
Malcolm Brogdon understands how to score in the NBA, and right now he's cooking, folks.
Van Vliet on the wing. Fires for 3. Siakam. Siakam on the foul.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Nice D from Williams.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The deep three from Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trent outside. Takes it inside. Here's Van Vliet. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum from deep three-point range. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Brown, and he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Siakam's got 8 points.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Horford. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for Toronto right now, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Lets the three fly, poked away.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Gets it down to single digits. Trent's got 6.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
And the pass to Horford. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Here he goes. Feeds to Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent passes to Barnes. Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Trent. Offensive rebound, Celtics. A second chance effort. They get it back. Outside to Brogdon. The dish to Brown. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. It's good.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
For 3, Van Vliet.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam hits them both.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Brown finds Horford. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dives to the hoop. Trent left side. Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got 8 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Barnes against Horford. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Celtics lead by 7. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Just 2 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Williams dishes to Horford. Over Barnes. Here's Williams. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Williams has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Brown drives in. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
With the fadeaway. Anunoby, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The knee out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 11. A putback. Here's Siakam. And it's Trent in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's Brown outside. A new 14 for Boston. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Outside to Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. That shot no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tatum against Trent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Celtics leading by 12. Brogdon with it. Passes it to Horford. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Outside to Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Trent driving in, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Tatum, that's for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Back to VanVleet. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Barnes. The pass to Trent. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum with another miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Down low and stolen by Horford. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Williams kicks to Horford. Boston again missing. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Anunoby in at the three. Here's Lowry. For three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Butler with a steal. To the middle. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Down low. Pass to Van Vliet from the high post. And the Raptors miss again.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Drops in the three.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the three as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Hero with it. Siakam covering. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. They swipe it. And it's Butler off the drive. Martin, the pass to Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, deflects the pass. Adebayo with a steal.
Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Yep, that one's good. Hero's got 6. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Butler, good.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. I want to see you get loud. Here comes the teacher. You know what time it is, defense. Make some noise. For your Heat Winter Dance Crew. Hey fans, let's hear it for your Heat.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hero for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Trent with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Stolen by Hero. Here we go. 1-on-1. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Here's the 3. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. For three, Lowry. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Fires from the line. Siakam, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip-in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Hero. Off the mark from 16 feet. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lowry against Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. And Lowry's good for 3. Lowry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Into the lane. Back to Trent, looking to end the run. And again, Toronto no good. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Martin. The three. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Out to Lowry. Siakam against Hero. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Rebound by the Raptors.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Van Vliet. Again, the Heat misses. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Hero outside. The three is up. That shot off the mark, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Van Vliet against Lowry. From 13. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hero for 3. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Miami lead.
In that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Toronto,
Trent hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Really
let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And the three-pointer goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Hero outside. Here's Martin. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Ooh, poked away, and it's stolen by Van Vliet.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
It's good on the putback.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Van Vliet. Lowry to pass to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open, be a good teammate, make the delivery.
Hero on the wing. Nice jump shot. Hero's got 13.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
And it's Trent penetrating. Can't connect from 14. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry with a steal. Fast break Miami. Throws it up high. And it's Butler with the jam.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Hero, no good. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his third foul so far. Oladipo's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Victor Oladipo.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lowry finds Oladipo. Double team on Oladipo. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Out on his own on the break. Here's Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Up top, Barnes. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
An aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Hey, who's watching now?
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. It's picked off. Poke loose. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Good on both. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. And the Raptors miss again. And he's going for the lob. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Kicks it to Hero. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. So it's Miami now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Hero for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
In transition. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Van Vliet. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Martin outside. Oladipo on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot by Oladipo, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Picked his pocket. To the paint. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Adebayo passes to Hero. Oladipo left side. Second chance effort. Out to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way to take the lead. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He does not get the second one.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Again, the Heat misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Adebayo.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. To stop the drought. Out to Lowry. Oladipo left side from outside the arc. Again, the Heat misses. The Raptors shooting 41% in this game. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Here's Oladipo. Siakam with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Van Vliet, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Bam Adebayo. First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Oladipo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. Some solid defense from Martin.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hero, the pass to Lowry. Will it go? Cash! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Heat.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Now Hero. To take the lead. Can't knock in the three. Van Vliet outside. That'll count if it goes. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expired. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Anunoby. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry to take the lead. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Barnes. And the shot goes in. And the Raptors lead by 4. And so here is Miami. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Oladipo slams it home.
A confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Hero outside. Oladipo. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Siakam, pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Heat. Oladipo outside. Tries again.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover. Van
Vliet with it. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet with a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Hero for three. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedmon.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And here's Oladipo. Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Martin. 5 on the clock. Pass to Oladipo. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent outside. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 2. 1 second left to play in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
So a close game sees Toronto take.
Here is the start.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with 2 incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Van Vliet way outside. The shot, no good. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me, if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks so much, David.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Now, here's Mitchell. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And Garland has it in the corner. Over Trent. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. one off the back iron and out.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Mitchell outside. Here's Stevens. Off target with his 3. The Raptors have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam passes to Barnes. That ties the game.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Garland looking it over. Mitchell in the corner. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Garland against Van Vliet. From past the arc. Stephens can't get it to go. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Trent finds Siakam up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Passes it to Mitchell. And they get it. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
50 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Garland. The Raptors getting the bucket. Lets a floater go. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Van Vliet with it. Trent up top. The pass to Barnes. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. The deep three from Mitchell. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Stevens in at the 3.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce. For a guy who's only 6'1", he can get up.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley outside. Allen, a screen on Barnes. Mobley finds Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
With an over 9-foot standing reach, Allen can go over you, around you, however you want it.
Trent outside. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the dunk by Barnes.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Mitchell against Trent. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Nifty move. And it's in there. Allen's got 6.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins, and you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal. Making himself available, a little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Anunoby against Mobley. Barnes grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Anunoby finds Barnes. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley left side. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. That shot is off, and Toronto will come the other way. And Barnes gets double teamed. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
What is going on right now?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet looking around. Trent outside. Spins. And that one is hammered home.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Allen against Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Van Vliet. Allen knocks it away.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific confidence.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Barnes, and it's Trent in the corner. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Toronto leading by 7. Van Vliet outside. Here's Trent, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Trent. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
For Toronto, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Barnes passes to Trent. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. Good.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Siakam kicks to Trent. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Siakam hits them both. Here's Garland. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 6. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Come to me, come to me.
Trent against Mitchell. Siakam sets a screen for Trent. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Allen passes to Mobley. LeVert in the corner. There's Garland. Mobley outside. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Fires from 18. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Trent goes in. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Trent's got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Count it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Garland. Allen a screen on Van Vliet. Garland the pass to Allen. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
On the wing, Anunoby. Siakam inside. He's against Allen.
Come on, box it out, man.
Now, here's Trent, covered by Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Garland with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Garland the pass to LeVert, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Great instincts with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. Look, he sets him up to score.
Pass to Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mitchell against Anunoby. LeVert screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Toronto calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 4.
Who's got Darius?
Now Garland. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Here's the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And Van Vliet, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Trent.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Inside. Mobley the pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Van Vliet against Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Anunoby against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet outside. He kicks to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Sweet move. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Van Vliet outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here he goes. The 3 from Barnes. No good on the shot. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The 3 from Garland. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. So it's Toronto winning this one. Prop David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
be an excellent matchup. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at center. Tatum can't hit.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Smart right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred VanVleet. And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And the basket by VanVleet. Now Smart. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent left side. And an Obi for three. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Brown for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now here's VanVleet. Uncovered. Man, can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Stolen by Siakam. Smart against Anunoby. Here's Siakam. The kick out to VanVleet. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go that time.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Horford can't hit. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. That one a little long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Tatum against Barnes. Outside White. Pass to Smart. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. And it's Trent penetrating. Down low. Outside Barnes. And the Raptors get it back. Trent finds Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. White can't hit. Toronto trailing.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Boston with the ball. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Misses and the dry spell continues.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's VanVleet following the bucket by the Celtics. From behind the arc. And again, Toronto no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, they get a hand on Tatum's got room. Again, Boston.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Lets the three fly. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 7.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now Siakam. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive. This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5. White can't hit. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Buries it from 3. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Off target with the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Horford. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. White with the steal. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Boston's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Pass to Smart. Over Van Vliet. And it's Smart missing. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside White. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's the break. And the basket by Trent.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Barnes. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Smart outside. Tatum from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Here's Horford. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Allie, as always, thank you.
12. The Celtics, 25.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. White can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Trent. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
On defense, the Celtics. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks the tray. Van Vliet's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Tatum passes to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Smart passes to Horford. Tatum with it. Working on Barnes. Smart outside. Left side White. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Smart against Van Vliet. Shoots it from the high post. Misses off the left iron. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's the lob. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. White, the pass to Horford. Over Van Vliet. And there's Horford on the assist by White.
Well, Horford isn't afraid to go old school and drop a shot there from mid-range.
Van Vliet outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's White. And that one hits the back iron. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Trent outside. Outside Barnes. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Tatum way outside. The shot comes out, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And down it goes. 2 points.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Tatum against Barnes. Here's Smart. Pass to Horford. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. White, the pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now Horford. He's guarded by Barnes. And Horford gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Shoots over White. Trent's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Brown with it. On the wing, Tatum. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end, playing some great basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 11. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And now the Raptors on the break. Trent outside. Launches it. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. From deep 3-point range. Horford can't hit. A difficult situation for Toronto. Here's Trent. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Tatum. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. Barnes goes in. Here's Siakam. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Tatum. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Boston.
High-effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Tipped away. And he's going for the lob. Boston with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 23 points.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Van Vliet outside. All alone on the break. The pull-up J. Again, Boston.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. From deep. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
And again, no good by Toronto. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now Brown. Tatum passes to Horford. It's stolen by Barnes. To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Van Vliet against White. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And an Obi for three. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. Boston again missing. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 4. To end the drought. Tatum pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here.
PA, we appreciate the report. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here's Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And the shot goes down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Van Vliet with it. 20 feet out. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the middle, and stolen by Siakam. One-on-one fast break. Trent finds Siakam. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. The Heat trail by 3. Here's the 3. Hero, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Up again. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got his 2nd basket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Barnes outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now, here's Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Anunoby against Butler. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes passes to Anunoby. For 3, Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. There's Hero with the 3. The shot off that time. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Hero, and he comes up with the deuce.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Butler. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And too long on the shot. Oh, Anunoby in position. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Butler with 4 seconds on the clock. Misses from close range.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Gary Trent Jr. He's field. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Stolen away. Here's Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 8.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And here are the Raptors now. Heat knocking down the tray. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Hero with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Toronto working the ball around now. From deep, Trent. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Takes a step back. Lowry for 3. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Martin against Anunoby. Great D that time from Martin. Left side Lowry. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got 6. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And here is Van Vliet. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. From deep. The Raptors rebound. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Siakam. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Butler in the corner. Shoots over Anunoby. The kick outside to Butler. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation, rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. From deep three-point range, count that one from Van Vliet. He's got 14. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Lowry. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from the corner. Tries again. Trent passes to Siakam. He kicks it to Barnes. The putback. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Toronto Raptors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from... Thanks, David, and we'll be back. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 4. Floats it up for Adebayo and stolen by Barnes. Here's Van Vliet on the wing, Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Good, nice job down low. Siakam's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Raptors. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 6. Siakam inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Butler passes to Hero. Over Trent. Miami no good on that time either. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Van Vliet finds Barnes and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry leading the charge. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Shooting 1.
Hero against Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Looking to end his cold spell. Lowry finds Martin. A putback, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Takes the three. And the Raptors miss again. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For the lead, they get it again. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down hard.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
And here is Trent outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Butler, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Barnes with it. Lowry picks him up. Floats it up there for Siakam. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
It's picked off. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. No good with the elbow jumper.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Butler, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Barnes, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Barnes hits them both. 7 seconds left to play in the third. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Butler. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, Hero. Good on the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down.
Outside Lowry. It's Hero with the drive. Got it from 16 feet.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To take the lead. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Over in the corner, Hero. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and the jam by Butler. And the Heat lead by 1.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me,
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
It was beautiful. Oh, the lob to Trent. And Toronto turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Anunoby against Butler. Outside Martin. Pass to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Hero with a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Trent outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. Hero on the wing. Defended by Trent. Just 5 to shoot. The kick outside to Butler. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Hero. Outside Butler. Goes up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Screen by Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. To take the lead. Can't cash in. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of everyone. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.